Hey guys, welcome back to Cruiserman's Inventions. Check out this. So there's the wheels are on and they looking good. And I made them so that they bolt on and off and all really good. And stopping collars at the back, welded them in so the wheels only go so far. So yeah, painted them up. They look good. So I got the motor on and it's direct drive to the shaft, as you can see under here. And so I got it hooked up to a 1,000 watt controller down here at 48 volts. That's four of these linked in series. So the clock says 51.2 volts. This is the new hand throttle that I got. That was supposed to be the red one, but we're going to use this for other things. So, okay, so let's wrap back the throttle a little bit. Here we go. Oh. Oh, man. Look at that. So I want to show you guys that the concept works. This ain't perfect on here. It is clipping. It's offset a little bit, but I just wanted to show you that if you could center that up perfectly, that the whole concept works quite well, and you could actually stick this whole back in the tractor if you wanted, and where the motor goes in the front, you could just put batteries. It's a very, very strong motor, but I don't know if I'll leave it on this project, guys. I might use this diff for another project. Look at that. Woo. These wheels, they're not spinning the fastest, uh, which, yeah, they're not spinning the fastest at all, which means it'll be suited more to go back in the tractor, really, or hill climbing. This thing would be excellent for hill climbing. Let's have another look. It goes a lot faster than that, but I can't rev it right out. I'm just touching the throttle. Ooh. Ooh, you can hear the magnets hitting. It's offset. It's not. So you can see it's not the straightest. Um, it's a bit of a bummer. But hey, it's good to see that the concept works. And like I said, this thing's got a built-in disc brake here. There's the lever, and so so what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm probably gonna take this thing to pieces, use this whole back end for something else, and put this controller now into the electric cockroach bike and these batteries, and get the electric cockroach bike going, and do some speed tests, some hill climb tests, and that's got a truck alternator in it. And I just got a hold of another alternator as well. So let's have a look at the volts on that. Oh, can't even quite see it. 51, 50, yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna get to and turn this off. At least the controller's working really good. The hand throttle's working excellent. Yeah, no overheating issues. It's just I can't get things centered up that good because I haven't got a lathe. I can only do the best job that I can. I was going to put the back end back in this, but the motor was so far over this way from the mounts that this would have hit the side tray here. So yeah, guys. So yeah, our car got stolen the other night, and the people parked it outside the police station. It was still raining for quite some time, and so the whole car is a write-off. There's a hole in the roof. There's quite a bit of damages were done. Both airbags went off. Um, ran over a pole. They got banked on a pole. The pole they broke. The whole car's a write-off. So I got the alternator out of that car, and yeah, guys, Kind of won't go into it too much, but man, not good. Yeah, not good at all. But I got me another alternator to do up, so that's pretty cool. And I got my vehicle to get around on, which is the bat trike here. And I did put another seat on it for when, my boys come. One of them can jump on the back. And got some good wings on here, which I'll paint black. And yeah, that's a 110 amp alternator. This was my best one. This was a Ford one. I believe that powering up that center mag with 24 volts is actually stronger than neodymium magnets inside the center rotor. But I wanted to do one with both, where I could have the magnets in there and then power it up on top of it. But you got to make sure the polarities are the right way, and the only way to do that is to take it off, test out, your two wires that go to the slip rings, make sure one's negative, make sure one's positive, and when you power them up to the center slip rings, you'll notice one side will become north and one side will become south. And so, whatever magnets stick to that, that's the way that they're placed. So, yeah, she's a good bike. We've had this up to, well, the fastest actually, 73 Ks. This thing was ripping. This is my gearing here on the side. Kind of made a freewheel. We're running 20-inch back wheels, and front wheels. Now I've got to redo this guide here a little bit better. Still not quite staying on enough. But yeah, I usually weld my back BMX sprockets to the nut or to whatever, because it's easier to center it up for me. So that goes down to the big one, which I've actually put another big one on the big one. So yeah, so it's bigger than the unusual big one by a little bit, a few more teeth. And then, the very small one on the inside running back. So yeah, it's geared quite low, but it still goes quite fast. And the more power you give it, it just loves it. I've had 3,000 watt controller on this, and I think 100 volts. So that was my max. And that's why I've done 73 Ks, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, just some of my other projects in here. So we got Hemi coming up too, and I've got to change all the belt and stuff. Hemi's my big block 10 horsepower motor. It's a Robin. It's actually got a Hemi head on it. It's an H block. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're going to get to redoing the belt, changing the tyres over and taking that for a run. It's my fastest one. That, with one gear, beats this two-stroke here, 125, with 5 speeds. And so yeah, interesting concept. So cool guys. I shall keep you updated on some more latest and greatest stuff coming up, guys. Cool. I'll see yous in the next vid coming up.